What's up everyone? I wanted to make a video on the weapon banner in Genshin Impact because I see the question a lot of the time, is the weapon banner worth it? And I've actually asked that question myself quite a few times. For those that are just here for a quick answer, the TLDR to this is it really is only worth it if you can use both weapons, which seems pretty obvious, but there's a reason that I made this video. I was someone who experienced the pain of the weapon banner, and on two separate occasions, in fact. And I wanted to share my experience with you so that you can make better decisions on your summonings and make sure that you aren't let down by the game, because the game is wonderful. I love this game. I play it every single day and I make content for it, obviously. So there is some highlights to it. And right now it's kind of in a weird dead space where they're like trying to keep it alive until 1.1 comes. And even then it's still gonna feel probably like there's not enough to do. Previously, I went for the Amos bow on stream, and I ended up getting Aquila Favonia twice. And I was super annoyed, but it's a good sword, so after a while, it kind of wore off. But this banner came along, and I saw Wolf's Gravestone, and I was like, it's happening. You, me, it's happening, okay? I wanted that sword for Razor. I don't care about Diluc, I just want Razor to be built because that sword looks dope and I want it. I decided to test the odds. I was like, you know what? It's a 75% chance of either one of these. And if I don't get it on the first one, I'll probably get it on the second one. First one, I got the Skyward Blade. And then I went for it a second time and I ended up getting the Lost Prayer to the Sacred Winds. And I literally losing it because I did not have Klee. And as you can see, so at this point I had to make a decision. Okay, I had to say, okay, I have two weapons I can't use that I spent money on, and I really want to get more out of this game, and I really wanted to at least have two main characters. What I was really trying to do as a preference was get Amos Bow for Venti or Official, and then get the Wolf's Gravestone for Razor. Neither of those two things happened, so kind of had to change it up a bit. So I decided to start putting singles towards Klee, nothing that I paid. I just was kind of taking in every day, and I ended up getting one from the Masterless Glitter Shop in Boulder on my 16th summon after Venti. So this is the first time I think I've actually experienced luck in this game since I got Chi-Chi in the beginning. You are trying to balance a decision between character or not. If you don't like the character, I would say honestly don't summon, or see if you need the 4-star characters, because for every summon you do that you don't get it, like if you're early on in the banner and you need the 4-star characters, I'd recommend just doing it, because let's say you do get a 5-star, okay? You're lucky. If you're not lucky and you need the 4-star characters, you're at least skilling them up, because then you could potentially use them at some point. And that's a very beneficial thing. And that can happen on the weapon banner too. But then if it does happen, you have a 50% chance of that banner unit. And if you have it, I'd say just stop, unless you really need dupes, which I personally don't think that are necessary on them. Even on Klee having her defense breaking ability, I don't even think that's worth it, just because Razor also has that. He's a free-to-play unit that they keep recycling through the shop. So I'm just gonna go for that, even though it's like a 7% difference. It's better than spending money, I should say. I was honestly in a position where I was like, I got Lost Prayer. It's a crit spell book. I don't want to use this on anybody else. I don't have any mages built at all. Like, what the hell am I going to do with a crit spellbook? This weapon was made for Klee though, and that's the hard reality I kind of had to come to terms with, and that's the only reason I actually pulled for her. I didn't actually want her initially because I didn't really feel like I needed her, but on her 4th ascension she does unlock an ability that works really well with this crit book. And that is, when a charged attack results in a crit, all members gain 2 elemental energy. So this can be a way of energy regenerating. So this is extremely good for her. She also has some really great attack skills. I actually really like her skill kit, and I heard some information out there that it doesn't work with Venti. If you throw out a Jumpty Dumpty and then throw Venti's ult up, it will ult together. So I don't know where people were getting that from, but I just wanted to at least throw that out there. I think people were talking about the bombs going into it, which I don't really care about. I guess it would be cool, but just be more of a quality of life thing, but it still does a crap ton of damage. Point is, I could have not gotten Klee, then I'd be stuck with 2 5-star weapons I don't use. And in my opinion, it's just not worth it unless you have a need for both weapons. If a banner comes where it's got extremely good weapon odds, I'd say go for it. If you can use either one, great. If one of them is like, oh dude, I don't want to, like if I get that, that would suck. I would just say skip it and wait for the next one. I mean, this game's gonna have to rotate stuff eventually. So I would just say right now in the early game, it's okay to work with your 4-star weapons. They're really good. I'm still rocking Razor with the freaking, what is it? Amino acids. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it is. Primo aminus, whatever. I'm still rocking the 4-star sword you get in the beginning, like from the little thingies that you craft. So what I'm hoping we learned today is that summoning for the weapons is only worth it if both are valuable. So I hope that that information helps you, that this advice helps you learn from my mistakes, because I definitely don't want you to experience them and then hate this game, feel salty about it, and want to quit. Because it's definitely not the kind of experience that I would want to have. I've had that experience with this game up until this point, and for the first time, I feel balanced. So I wanted to share this with you because I still see it happening a lot, and I hate people spend money on something that they don't need to, especially when we're going through a crisis right now in the world. So hope everybody's safe out there. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more content on Genshin Impact. I've been making some build videos. I did Chi-Chi. I got razors coming. So I just want to thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.